How's it going, guys? This is Lisa here, bringing you IPBL week number 6 of the first season. This week we're facing Peyton, sinister sableye, coach of the Miami Dolfinis. Cute little name there, obviously Miami Dolphins. So, yeah. Anyway, if you didn't check out the Teambuilder, you should go do that. We're not using Manaphy, so that's special, right? But no, it just didn't really have a good matchup. But anyway, if you want to go check out my team in depth, you can go look at the team builder. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You can just get the sets if you're really curious. But anyway, yeah, week number 6 should be a good match. I kind of rushed the prep again. I mean, I say that like every week, but I'm just not a very passive prepper. I just kind of make a team and just kind of roll with it. It took me about the usual 10, 15, 20 minutes in that gap pretty much, and then I got a gen, and the day after, which was today, we battled, and kind of have to rush multiple league battles because I'm going to the beach like tomorrow, so I have to finish everything. Sorry if I'm quiet. It's just it's pretty late, so kind of get everything recorded and scheduled to upload. But anyway, yeah, again, team builder. So he brought a few things that I didn't really expect. I didn't think he'd bring the Tapu Bulu. I do have a lot of things for Tapu Bulu, so I mean, it's still a threat. It's just didn't really expect it to come. Also, P2 is not there, which is very nice. I mean, I do have two fighting types, so it was kind of hard for him to bring it, but makes sense. No Crest either. No Crocodile. No Mawile, and no Muck. I was kind of thinking Mawile might come, but no. He has brought Mawile like 3 times this season already, so that's interesting. And then no Cresselia is really nice. Like honestly, having no Cresselia there is A1, right? So anyway, no music. Sorry, it's just that the music tends to mess up with it tends to make the video like more staticky and stuff. So that's annoying, but we'll get over it. So I led with Keldeo, which there was about like 7 or 8 seconds left for me to choose my team, and I had Keldeo there, and I was literally going to switch it to Rotom Heat, but I ran out of time, so I just rolled with Keldeo first. Uh, I really predicted the Thunders to lead out, so that's why I wanted to lead the Rotom Heat. But unfortunately, I led with Keldeo, which is a terrible matchup against Thunders. He's gonna lead with Thunderbolt. I really thought he'd Volt Switch turn one, but he just went for Volt Switch, or he just went for Thunderbolt. He shows his Life Orb, pretty much timid, most likely timid Life Orb because I calced it. He'd have to be timid to outspeed my Keldeo, so that makes sense. Now I'm predicting, a Volt Switch, so he does go for that. I'm gonna predict the Flygon and go for the Will-O-Wisp. Now this is really crucial. Um, he could have gone on Milotic maybe, but that probably would have been worst case scenario because everything else gets burned, and that's pretty good for me. I knew he wasn't gonna switch in Bulu or Mandibuzz or Blaziken. I didn't really think he'd bring in, so he does go into the Flygon, which is great. Which is a smart play on his part, but I do go for the Will-O-Wisp predicting that. And no Lumberry, so if this thing's physical, that's really good for us. So I'm gonna hard switch because I could pain split, but I'm not sure if this thing is special, um, and it goes for Draco Meteor, that's gonna absolutely obliterate Rotom because I'm Fizz Def and not Spidef. So I'm gonna fortify my Fortress. He does make a good read going for the Fire Punch 4 times, super effective. I do have the Aqua Berry though, and he is burned, so that's gonna do like nothing. And he does have Defog Mandibuzz, that's his hazard removal. But I'm going to get rocks up anyway because Mandibuzz doesn't really like rocks, so he's going to go for another Fire Punch. That's completely fine with me. It does more damage since my Aqua Berry got burnt, literally burnt, because it's Fire Punch. But I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, and here I'm just going to pretty much switch. I know he really wants to whittle down my Fortress for the Tapu Bulu. But I'm just gonna hard switch because I know he's probably gonna Fire Punch again. If he doesn't, then whatever. I can take any one hit since he is burned. Again, that's why getting that burn off is so crucial because I get a free Keldeo switch in. And now I'm gonna Secret Sword predicting the Milotic. I'm not really thinking that Tapu Bulu is gonna come in at this point because oh look, Keldeo Resolute. That looks super cool instead of just like the regular one. But anyway, yeah, he does bring in the Milotic as I go for Secret Sword. Now, yeah, basically, like, I didn't really think he'd bring in Bulu because if you wanted to predict like an HP Ice or something, By the way, Ice was an incredible typing against his team. It hit so many things on his team. But yeah, he didn't go into the Bulu because the HP Ice, was imminent. So that's why I went for the Secret Sword. I was predicting Milotic to switch in, predicting the HP Ice. So, I probably over-explained that, but it's okay. Go for the Spec Sacred Sword, Secret Sword, not Sacred Sword, Secret Sword. We did a lot of damage to Milotic, which was really nice. Pretty much specially defensive, judging by how much damage that did. Actually, definitely specially defensive. And the rocks are still up, so, that's really cool. So I'm going to bring in Slime here, because I didn't want to bring in Fortress because of the potential HP Ice. I didn't want to bring in Dragonite because it could have Stone Edge. And there was one other thing that could have resisted the grass, but I decided not to bring it in because, I don't want to get hit by that Stone Edge. It's not ideal. So, anyway, yeah. Slime is here. Takes a Horn Leech, that's fine. Judging by the damage, he looks like a jolly non-item set. So that's interesting. Could be Scarfed, but gonna have to watch out for that. I make a fantastic read here going for the Stone Edge. Unfortunate part of it is, even though I am Adamant Banded, he told me like the crit definitely mattered. Like I got a crit there. Stone Edge does have a high crit ratio, so it is more likely to crit than like a regular attack. But that's very unfortunate for my opponent. He would have been able to live it and roost off the damage, and then he wouldn't. And since he loses flying typing when he goes for roost, Stone Edge would not be hitting as hard. So I would have had to switch. But getting the crit is just awesome. Like, I can't confirm that he was physically defensive. If he was Spadef, then I would have killed him. But if he was Fizz Def, then the crit definitely mattered. So he goes into Swolaf. I have no reason to switch. I'm locked into Stone Edge, so that does a lot of damage. Thunders goes down, and the Secrets are Nasty Plot. I don't really know why, but it's whatever. Aqua Snack comes in, and this thing is going to be able to recover. I know 100% he's going to recover. There's no way he doesn't recover here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hard switch right into Keldeo, because I know that even if he recovers, even with the grassy terrain stuff, Secret Sword will still be able to take it out. That's what's so nice about Secret Sword, especially defensive. It's kind of like Psyshock, but it's not. It's fighting, and fighting is a more offensive typing than Psychic. So going for Secret Sword is really nice against like especially defensive Pokemon. It's a real wall breaker, honestly, because you're gonna see here Milotic, such a bulky Pokemon, so annoying for so many people. Just gets taken out, and that's why I ran Choice Specs, because he had a lot of stall on his team, right? He had P2, he had Milotic, he had Cress, he had a bunch of different bulky, he had Mandibuzz, he had a bunch of different bulky Pokemon. But I knew that Specs Keldeo could break through, so that's what's nice. And here he brings in the Clop, the Bulu, knowing he can take any one hit. Probably, maybe he knew I was Specs, maybe not, who knows. But I'm gonna bring in Slime here. Goes for the Wood Hammer, which is fine. I could have brought in Fortress, honestly. Like, I feel like this thing had HP Fire for the Fortress, but if it didn't, then Fortress was such a switch in every single time. It's not even funny. But yeah, I had Slime in here. I'm just gonna let it drop because I don't want to lose Dragonite's multi-scale, and I don't really want to have anything else take the Wood Hammer. So, yeah, Slime's gonna go down there, which is fine. I could have gone for a Shadow Sneak there, but I didn't want him going for a Horn Leech. So I just went for Poison Jab there. So he's just barely above full. And here I'm gonna bring in Amber, get the Hail up, and go for Blizzard. If he wants to switch into Blaziken, that's fine. I could probably 2KO him because of the rocks and the hail and the being able to outspeed him and all. So right now he has Tapu Bulu, a burnt Flygon, which is basically useless at this point, and a Blaziken. So I'm gonna take out the Bulu, and now he's gonna bring in Blaziken. This is like his last threat, right? And this is a perfect opportunity for him to probably SD. So I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna let Ninetales go down because I can't switch and let him get an SD up. Sure, I do have Dragonite that can take any one hit, but I don't want him to predict that and go for Stone Edge for some reason, and then be able to follow up with another Stone Edge to possibly take me out. And then that would be really bad. So I'm just gonna let Ninetales drop. He does go for the Flare Blitz, which is fine. We probably could have got a 5-0 out of this, but if I just brought in Dragonite there, but I ended, or Keldeo, but I ended up just playing it safe, playing it smart. I mean, 4-0 is just as good as a 5-0. Gonna give Dragonite the last kill because it's in the kill. It's a kill leader right now. It is the kill leader. So I want it to get as many kills as possible. So Go Diego Go is going to get a kill here. I mean, you know, he can get a crit. It doesn't matter. He does like nothing with that. Unless he's Haban. I mean, even if he has Haban Berry, I'm pretty sure we take him out. No, we wouldn't have taken him out if he was Haban Berry, but we would have been able to take him out the next turn. But yeah, thankfully no Haban Berry, so we were able to pick up the easy dub there. Good game to Sinister. I think the crit Stone Edge definitely mattered. I think we would have won regardless. We did have the matchup against his team, but the crit definitely sucked for him. Kept rocks on the field, and whereas Mandibuzz could have defogged. But then again, okay, so let's say if I don't get the crit, he's definitely gonna roost the next turn, so I could switch into Ninetales and probably just Nasty Plot and win at that point. So I mean, I don't really. Oh, he did have Thunderous, but I I probably would have taken any one hit from that thing, and you know I did have the Salak Berry, so I'm pretty sure I would have swept at that point, even if he had lived it, because then I would have just brought in Ninetales. And I mean, I still had threats, dude. Like, I still had the full health Dragonite. I still had full health, or almost full health Keldeo. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have won regardless, but hacks is hacks, you know, it sucks, so, oh well. And again, the burn on Flygon was crucial. Allowed me to get up rocks with Fortress, and allowed me to get Keldeo in very easily to break down that Milotic, which was a big problem for my team, so it all comes back to certain plays in the beginning, right? So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know who we face next week, but yeah, it should be fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.